Good morning, all of you. Audio, video clear? Please mention. Morning, all of you. So, welcome all of you. Today's session we are discussing UPSC CSAT 2024 reasoning. All questions we are solving. Elaborately, we are solving all questions as the exam was one day before. This will be the first lecture where we are discussing all questions in detail. So, invite all your friends also, all other aspirants also, all aspirants who have written the last exam, who is preparing for the upcoming exam, and other exam aspirants. As a practice material, you can use this for your practice of reasoning topic. And quantitative aptitude ka bhi lecture hoga. Kal 8:30 PM will be the quantitative aptitude questions being discussed. Tomorrow 8:30 PM in this channel. For the new people, my name is Christy Varghese. More about me you can see here. We'll wait for 1 minute. By that time, let more people join. After that, I will start discussion. These are the books I have written for aptitude and speed maths, and these are the free resources. Those of you want, you can join these free resources so that you can get daily study materials, daily quizzes, updates of our upcoming classes, etc. by being part of these initiatives. The links are there in the description of the video also to join this. And the other playlist in this channel also you can check out. For UPSC, there is a dedicated playlist where all last 5 years previous year questions are discussed in detail, and also flashcards are discussed. Flashcards discussion series. I'm so happy to hear that after the exam many people told that the flashcard revision helped a lot in exam. You people also, if you have attended the flashcard series, do let me know whether it was beneficial for you in the exam. For UPSC, there are dedicated Telegram channel and dedicated playlist also. So check the description of the video to get all the links, and also comprehension PYQ discussion, quantitative aptitude and reasoning 30 minutes lecture series we have conducted. 40 lectures was there in that series. Which covered all the topics of UPSC CSAT. Those of you preparing for 2025 exam also, you can check out this free playlist. Complete free playlist is given in this channel, and we are planning for complete full-length courses also, paid courses also for UPSC. Currently, paid courses are there for CSIR-NET and GATE, and these are the details of that. For UPSC also, we are planning to start paid courses in this mobile application Christy's classes. So that is the intro. I think more people have joined now. So let us start the session now. So reasoning section se 13 questions aaya tha is par. 13 questions were there, and many of them were based on the theory we have discussed in the class. These flashcards we have discussed itself. Some of the questions were direct, some of the questions were indirect also. So we'll discuss all those questions. So this is the first question. For each question, I will give you 30 seconds to 1 minute so that you can read and you can post your answers. And those of you who haven't attempted the exam, make a try of these questions and answer the questions, all of you. Cubes and dices chapter question. Simple question. If you can visualize the cubes and dice idea if you can visualize the cubes and dice idea. Okay, I'll start explaining. What is the least number of cuts needed to cut a cube into 64 identical pieces? Okay, I'll start explaining. So with this visual, I think it should be very clear. 64 identical pieces means 4 into 4 into 4, 64. 4 into 4 into 4, 64 pieces. Matlab, every row, every column and every depth should be 4 slices each. To make 4 slices, 3 cut is enough. Yeah, if you take a bread also, take a bread. To get 2 slices, do you need 2 cuts? No, 1 cut is needed. 3 slices means 2 cut is enough. 4 slices means 3 cut is enough. Same way, 4 slices means 3 cut is enough. N minus 1 cut is enough. Whether it is through this x-axis or y-axis or through z-axis, it is 3 cut only needed. So 3 cut here, 3 cut here, 3 cut here. Total number of cut will be 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9. This is the logic. No need to by heart the formula or anything. Just visualizing this is enough. For your extra learning, look at this 2 by 2 by 2 case, 4 by 4 by 4 case, 3 by 3 by 3 case also. 3 by 3 by 3 case means 2 cut here, 2 cut here, 2 cut here. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 it will be. So mathematically speaking, n by n system means number of cuts needed will be n minus 1 plus n minus 1 plus n minus 1 or 3 times n minus 1. So hope that question is clear, and more theory about cubes and dices we have discussed already in these flashcards. Check the previous lectures, those of you want to learn more. Okay, this time UPSC CSAT maximum questions was from one single topic, I mean reasoning questions, coding and decoding. Quantitative aptitude number system was the topic from which maximum questions was there. Quantitative aptitude, tomorrow we will discuss the quantitative aptitude topics, tomorrow 8:30 p.m. So this is the coding decoding first question. Coding decoding based on mathematical operation. That is why it is not strictly a reasoning topic, because BOTMAS rule का idea भी involved है इसमें. क्या 2-3 questions में BOTMAS rule का ideas involved था in 2024 paper. Try this all of you. So here instead of star we need to find that operation which will give you our desired result. What is the desired result? Smallest non-negative value. Non-negative means positive भी हो सकता है, zero भी हो सकता है. It can be positive also, it can be zero also. So here, yeah, this is a very interesting question, because if you are not analyzing it properly, there are chances that you can get it wrong. So due to lack of time, I will start explaining. Question is saying that you can choose plus minus multiplication and plus minus multiplication each at most 2 times. Each at most 2 times only. Star should be plus minus multiplication. At most means maximum 2 times. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 बार. मतलब 2 times भी okay है, 1 time भी okay है, 0 time भी okay है. 2 times is okay, 1 time is okay, 0 time is also okay. So here smallest means we have to minimize it. Minimize it means there are many ways. For example, if I take 2 multiplication, 5 into 4 into 3, and then 2 addition, will it be minimum? That will be very huge number, na? 5 into 4, 20, 20 into 3, 26, plus 2 plus 1, 26 plus 3, so 29. That is not minimum at all. The options are very small number, na? So likewise, you have to choose, you have to trial and error. Definitely multiplication will increase the number only. Addition and subtraction are the better operations here. Yeah, subtraction is the best operation, but at most 2 times only, so you cannot subtract it. Minus, minus, minus. So 5 minus 4 minus 3, what it will be? 5 minus 4 minus 1, 1 minus 3 minus 2. Minus 2, but now you have used minus maximum number of times. You cannot use minus anymore. At most 2 times. So let us try plus now. If you do plus here, 5 minus 4 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Now, there is a common mistake that can be made by students. They will think multiplication se bhi better hai na plus, because plus normally gives you smaller value. So plus 1 will make it total value 1, and chances are there you can choose C, which is totally wrong. Plus 1 is possible. This possibility is totally valid. Minus minus plus plus. But minimum possible पूछा है ना. minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Only for multiplication, 0 into something is 0, na? 0 into something. So instead of plus, take multiplication here. Then it will be 0 final answer. 0 is less than 1, so minimum is 0. So option D is the answer. I will explain it once more, those of you have doubt. 5 minus 4 minus 3 plus 2 into 2. Sorry, into 1. This star is minus, this star plus, and this star, let it be multiplication. Then according to board mass, this should be done first. Multiplication should be done first, that is 2. And 5 minus 4 minus 3 plus 2. 5 minus 4 minus 3 plus 2. 5 minus 4 minus 3 plus 2 means, yeah, addition and subtraction, if you start from the left also, whichever operation first if you do also, there is no problem. So 5 minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 plus 2. 1 minus 3 minus 2 plus 2, 0. So 0 is the answer. 0 is possible, so 1, 2, 3 possible or not, that is not a worry at all, because 0 is smaller than those numbers. A very interesting question. Coding, decoding and board mass rule both are needed here. So next question, this I have taught in the class. UPSC aspirants, I have taught you in the full length program how to do these questions very easily. And in the 30 minutes lecture series also we have discussed this. So try this 30 minutes, all of you try. Not 30 minutes, 30 seconds, all of you try. Okay, so I'll explain. So these kind of question, the simple trick to do this question is, first count the number of characters including the blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now factorize 20. When you factorize 20, 1 into 20 is 20, 4 into 5 is 20, 2 into 10 is also 20. In this, 1, 2, 10, 20, these are not possible. Why factorize? We want to know the pattern is occurring in groups of 4 or groups of 5, etc. That we need to understand. So that is why we are factorizing it. Because, for example, 4, 5 means 4 characters, 5 group you can form like this. That is the meaning of it. Or 5, 4 means 5 characters, 4 groups you can form. But 2 character 10 groups, that normally will not be possible, or that will not be asked as a pattern. And 1 character 20 groups also is impossible, because that is not a group. That is why from this 20 we understand that the possible cases are 4 element group or 5 element group only. Now we have a clarity what to check. Now you have to substitute each option. You have to substitute each option. Option A substitute किया तो क्या मिलेगा? B A D C blank पे substitute किया तो A B B C D A B B C D A B C D D A B C C D in groups of 4. That is not a pattern. A B B C D that is okay, but A B C D D means again A B B C D should be repeated, na? And again A B C C D, that is not a consistent pattern. So that also can be eliminated. That means groups of 4, groups of 5, दोनों pattern eliminated है. So option A answer नहीं है. Same way option B, option C try करिए. I will just directly go to the correct answer. Option C substitute किया तो AACD substitute कर सकता है. When you substitute that in groups of 5, you can see A, B, C, D. Listen to the pattern. It is very easy when you listen to the pattern. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, C, D, A, B, C, D, D. That means A, B, C, D, one letter is doubled. First A is doubled, then B is doubled, then C is doubled, then D is doubled. That is the pattern. Here A is doubled, here B is doubled, here C is doubled, here D is doubled. That is a consistent pattern. It was the very same question we have discussed in the class earlier, because another PYQ was very similar to this question. The pattern itself was very similar. So direct question which we discussed in the class repeated in UPSC CSAT 2024. And distance and direction, 2 questions were asked this time. Distance and direction. So try this question, all of you. And this is a common question for almost all competitive exams, this kind of question. Other aspirants also, please practice these kinds of questions. This is a common question. Try this 30 seconds or 1 minute. Try it and answer it in the chat. Okay, I'll explain. The person walks 100 meters straight from his house, turns left and walks 100 meters, again turns left and walks 300 meters, then turns right and walks 100 meters to reach his office. In which direction does he walk initially from his house? The initial direction is not mentioned in the question. If his office is exactly in the northeast direction, yeah, I have told many times, you should be clear about these 4 directions also. North, south, east, west, and also northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. These 4 directions also you should be very clear. So finally he is in the northeast. That means if this is north, this is east, this is northeast. So this question, one way is you can do substitution of each option. I will just show you with the correct option. But the problem with substitution is you have to substitute multiple times now. Here third option means 3 times you have to substitute. That is little time consuming. Otherwise another option is backward induction method. I have told many times you should be flexible with the different approaches. These shortcut approaches we have discussed in the class already. The different shortcut approaches which you can do questions faster. So backward induction method will help you in many questions. Analyze a question in backward order to reach the answer instead of forward order. Especially when initial values or initial data is not given and final data is properly given, backward induction will help you. First I will show you with elimination with the correct option. South is the correct answer. Because if we start with the south direction, south is the answer means he is initially starting in the south direction. So a person walks 100 meters straight south. South means this direction, 100 meter. Turns left. Yeah, I have told you the trick how to avoid the confusion of left and right. Turn the paper and check, then it is easy. Upside down, so the right and left you have to consider in the reverse order. I mean upright right will be upside down left. So this is the left. Turns left and walks 100 meter. Again 100 meter. So this was 100 meter. This is again 100 meter. Again turns left. This is left direction and walks 300 meter. Walks 300 meter. So 100 plus 100 plus 100. So You can proportionately draw something like this. Then turns right. This is right clearly. This is right clearly. And walk 100 meter. 100 meter to reach the office. So this is the office, we can say. Now, is it matching with the data that northeast is the final direction? Yes, clearly this is northeast, na? From his house, this is clearly northeast. How to know that? This is house. This is east, this is north. In between is northeast. So office is clearly northeast direction. When it is south. When the starting direction was south, this is correct. Now as I told, this is how you can do with elimination. But you have to try A and B, then only you can reach C normally, na? That is why I told you what you can do is backward induction method you can think. I will just briefly mention the second approach of doing this question. Backward induction means start from here. Northeast means start from a random point. That point how you reached after walking 100 meter straight. That means northeast 100 meter straight means like this. Like this. Now that is after turning right. So after turning right means from this direction, if you turn right only, this will be correct. Because if you turn from the top, right is this. So that is not matching with the picture, or that is not matching with the data. Then that was after 300 meter walk. So this line should be 300 meter. That is again after turning left. So from this direction, if you turn left only, it will match. And then after turning left, walking 100 meter. So this direction only, turning left. Again, this is the backward induction idea. Check out my previous lectures on shortcut methods where I have explained more about backward induction and other methods. So if elimination is time consuming, the better method was backward induction. But if backward induction is confusing, go for elimination. That is what I will suggest you. Anyway, option C is the correct answer. One more distance and direction question in the same question paper. So try this. 1 minute to try and answer the question in the chat, all of you. Because if you are watching this as a recording, comment it and do let me know whether those of you are UPSC aspirants, our previous videos, if it helped you in exam, do let us know. And the flashcards also, do let me know whether you were able to revise with flashcards. That all quantitative aptitude topics also we will cover tomorrow 8:30 PM YouTube. Try this all. Okay. Many of you got an answer. Very good. Here angle is also involved. A person walks 100 meter westward in the west direction. So this is west direction, 100 meter. Then turns left. Then turns left means this is the left direction. And walks 100 meter again. He then takes 225-degree turn clockwise. I told in pattern recognition chapter, clockwise, anti-clockwise, angle movement. These are very important. Yeah, in a coding decoding question, this time it was important. So this rotation clockwise, anti-clockwise, and the angle in which you are rotating, that you should be clear. So in this question 225 degree, 225 is 180 degree plus 45 degree ना, ऐसा सोच सकता है. 180 degree means एक U-turn, straight line angle है 180 degree, straight line angle. So 225 means 180. So this is the direction. So clockwise means this is clockwise. So from this clockwise direction means it will be something like this. 180 degree will be like this. And then clockwise direction, one second. Okay. 180 degree means this, and then 45 degree more. So something like this. Something like this. So just think like this. The direction is like this. 180 degree means this, and then 45 degree more. That will make 225 degree. That will make 225 degree. In which direction he is walking now? In which direction he is walking now? So this direction will be clearly northeast now, because this is north, this is east. So northeast direction. So option D, northeast is the answer. Please respond, is this clear or not? If there is any doubts, please mention in the comments or in the chat. We will answer you. So that was option D. Then try the next question. This time statement and conclusion type questions were asked. 2 questions. So statement and conclusion type question. Very simple only. It is similar to comprehension but easier than comprehension actually. Try it all of you. Okay, due to lack of time, I will start explaining. A statement is given followed by 2 conclusions numbered 1 and 2. Consider the statements and the conclusions. Statement is India is world's largest producer of milk. Each keyword is very important. Producer likha hai. From that, can you conclude India is world's largest exporter of milk? Yeah, from the statement only, not your common knowledge or anything. From the statement only you should conclude this. Largest producer मतलब largest exporter होना जरूरी नहीं है. It is not necessary ना. Maybe Indians are using milk more and not exporting much. That is also possible. Or maybe it is exporter, largest exporter, but there is no evidence to conclude this. So conclusion 1 cannot be followed or cannot be concluded. Conclusion 2, India does not import milk. That also we don't know. Maybe some people like a particular variety of milk and there is import of that variety of milk more. Does not import means, yeah, don't think that largest producers are no need to import. There can be other factors also na, for importing milk. So conclusion 2 also, from logically you cannot conclude it. So neither 1 nor 2 is the correct answer. Yeah, just logic, no need of any theory or any previous knowledge. So another question of statement type itself. Try this. There were 13 questions asked in this question paper from reasoning section. All the 13 questions we are discussing in this. The answers? Okay, I'll explain. Correct answer should be option C. The main statement is followed by 4 statements labeled PQRS. Choose the ordered pair of the statements where the first statement implies a second. Implies means first statement leads to the second. And the 2 statements are logically consistent with the main statement. That means it should not contradict the main statement. So likewise, main statement is this. Pradeep becomes either director or a producer. Either director or producer. That means he is not becoming something else other than producer or director. At least exactly one of director or producer, that is what Pradeep is becoming. So that is a main statement. Statement P, is it contradicting main statement? Let us check. Pradeep is a director, that is not a contradiction. Pradeep is a producer, that is also not a contradiction. Pradeep is not a director is not a contradiction because Pradeep being producer is okay. Pradeep is not a producer is also not directly a contradiction because Pradeep director hai to producer nahi hai to bhi problem nahi hai. Okay, so that are the statements. Now let us check each cases. SP. SP means S implies P. S implies P. Let us check whether it is correct. S is what? Pradeep is not a producer. Yeah, Pradeep not producer hai to confirm Pradeep director hona chahiye. Because otherwise the main statement will be contradicted. Pradeep should be exactly one of director or producer. Na? So producer not possible means director should be. Pradeep should be the director. That means SP is totally possible. Now RQ, is it possible? Because SP and RQ wala option B hai. There is an option with SP and RQ. RQ means R implies Q. What is R? Pradeep is not a director. Not a director means definitely producer hona chahiye. Because exactly one of director or producer. Director nahi means producer. So RQ bhi sahi hai. So option C should be the correct answer. Both SP and RQ. So hope that is clear. Now another coding decoding question with mathematical operations. Here also BODMAS rule is applicable. This is very straightforward compared to the previous question we discussed. This question, they have defined the symbols. There we have to define what symbol to put to get the minimum value. Here try it. The same type question was asked earlier and we have discussed in the class also. Those of you are new, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get all the updates of our upcoming free initiatives and the free study materials we provide. More study materials are available in our mobile application Christy's Classes. You can download it from Play Store. Okay, I'll start explaining. Plus means minus, minus means multiplication, multiplication means division, division means addition. That is how the coding is done. That means 10 plus 30 means it is actually 10 minus 30 because this symbol means the normal subtraction that we use. And minus means what? Minus means multiplication. So 30 minus 100 means 30 into 100. And this multiplication means division, normal division. So divided by 50. And division means plus. So plus 25. So this is actually the correct expression after the decoding is done. So now you have to use BODMAS rule. BODMAS rule says multiplication and division should be done first. Yeah, some people have confusion. Multiplication first करने के बाद division करना है या vice versa. There is no rule. You can do division first and then multiplication. Multiplication first and division then. That is same. And similarly, addition के बाद subtraction, subtraction के बाद addition दोनों same है. But multiplication division, that group have preference over addition subtraction group. That is how BODMAS should be understood. That is why when I say BODMAS or when I teach BODMAS, I normally write this as in bracket DM in bracket AS. So division multiplication have a preference over addition subtraction. Among division multiplication, whichever you do first, that does not change the answer. Among addition subtraction, which you do first, that also won't change answer. But if you change the order of division multiplication, addition subtraction, answer will be wrong. So here division multiplication you do first. That is this part. 30 into 100 divided by 50. 100 by 50 karna easier hai na. So that you do first. 2. 30 into 2. 60. Or if you do 3000 divided by 50 also, that is 60. Now what is it? 10 minus 60 plus 25. If you do first subtraction then addition, then first addition then subtraction, that is same. So first subtraction minus 50 plus 25 is minus 25. But let me tell you a problem that can occur. Some people understanding BODMAS rule wrongly, addition first. So they will do 60 plus 25 first, 85. Then do 10 minus 85. 10 minus 85 is minus 75. That is totally wrong answer. Because this is not 60. If you are doing that way, you should do minus 60 plus 25. And if you do that, that is same answer itself. Minus 60 plus 25 is what? Minus 45. 10 minus 45. Sorry. Minus 45. Minus 35, sorry. Minus 35. 10 minus 35 is 20, minus 25 itself. Answer will be same. That's why I told you addition, then subtraction, subtraction, then addition, both mean same. But addition, if you are doing, this is negative number minus 60, not positive 60. That is a mistake. Luckily that minus 75 was not there in options. Otherwise, some people may have chosen minus 75 because in school days we have rote learned many of this. BODMAS rule we have rote learned that we don't, or many of us didn't completely understand it. We just by hearted BODMAS, a word BODMAS. But anyway, minus 25 is clear, I guess. Next question, little time consuming question but doable only. Ranking and ordering ka idea hai, but in a different way they have asked. Ranking and ordering chapter we have discussed. So try this carefully, all of you. I'll give you 1 minute. Try it and answer in the chat. Here also coding, decoding first you have to do, then you have to do the ranking ordering. A hybrid question we can say. First the coding they have done. What is STPQR? Let me check manually. I'll try to zoom it. I hope it is more legible now. Okay, I'll start explaining. So question says P means greater, Q means lesser, R means not greater, S means not lesser, and T means equal to. So I have just substituted that. 2x not less than 3y means 2x is greater than or equal to 3y we can write na? In mathematical notation. 2x is greater than or equal to 3y, or in visual we can say either 2x is greater than 3y or 2x should be the same level as 3y. Like this you can represent it. Okay, anyway, and 3x equal to 4z. 3x and 4z are equal. 3x equal to 4z. From that, can you say 9y, what is p? P is greater than 9y greater than 8z. 9y greater than 8z means 8z should be less than 9y. 9y greater than 8z means 8z should be less than 9y. Na? 8z less than 9y or not? First of all, z and y should be connected. Na? The conclusion is 9y and 8z. So y and z is there. Y and z is there. So y and z should be connected means here x and y is connected, here x and z is connected. So x is the common factor. That common factor we don't want. We want z and y. We want z and y. So as 2x is greater than or equal to 3y, 3x is equal to 4z. So you can substitute it here. Na? You can substitute it here, or you can do one thing. You can make both of them same x itself so that x can be cancelled. How to do that? Like in linear equation you do. That's why I told you this is not a pure reasoning question. Math ka, quant ka ideas be involved. So into 3 you can do to make it 6x, and into 2 you can do to make it 6x. Then what you will be getting? You will be getting 6x greater than or equal to 9y and 6x equal to 8z. Now both are 6x. Now you can substitute this 8z here. That will make 8z greater than or equal to 9y. 8z greater than or equal to 9y means you can say 9y less than or equal to 8z. A greater than B means B less than A. Same way. So that is why 9y less than or equal to z, 8z. But what is the claim? P is what? P means greater than. That means 9y greater than 8z. Can you conclude that? No. 9y is less than or equal to 8z. That is the conclusion. So first statement is wrong because this conclusion you cannot reach. Yes, Pankaj, examples also you can try. I am now telling in generalized way. So first statement is wrong. Second statement, let us check the same way. X, what is Q? Q means less than. X less than 2y. Y, R. R is not greater than. Not greater than means less than or equal to. Equal to be okay hai. Y less than or equal to Z. Y less than or equal to Z. From that, can you say X less than or equal to Z or not? X less than or equal to Z or not? So here 2y, here y. So make it 2y. Then it will be easy to compare. 2y less than or equal to 2z. 2y less than or equal to 2z. So now x is less than 2y. So you can write here x less than 2y less than or equal to 2z. So from that, can you say x less than or equal to 2z? Yeah, x less than or equal to 2z we can say, because x is less than 2y and that 2y is less than or equal to 2z. So x less than 2z we can say, but we cannot conclude whether x is less than z from the given data. That we cannot say, because that depends upon the value. Na? That is why second statement is also wrong. Or if you are confused why it is wrong, I will tell you two counter examples. Example 1. Yeah, let me try to create a good example. Let x be 1 and y be 2. Y be 1. X is 1, so y be 1. So 2y is 2. So 1 less than 2 less than or equal to 4. 2z is 4 or 8. That means here x is 1, y is 1 and z is 4. Here clearly x is less than z. So it is satisfying this. But what if we take another situation where x is 1, y is 1 itself, but z is also 1. Okay, let me check that once more. Let us take x is 2, y is 2. That means 2y will be 4. 2y will be 4. Or y is 1.5. That will work. x is 2, y is 1.5, then 2y will be 3. So 2 is less than 3 is satisfied. 2 is less than 3 is satisfied. And let z also be 1.5, because 3 less than or equal to 3 is satisfied, na? So this counter example you take. In this case, x is not less than or equal to z, x is more than z. Here x is less than z, here x is not less than z. So we cannot conclude in general whether x is always less than or equal to z. Yeah, as I told, it's not a simple reasoning question. ये एक हाइब्रिड क्वेश्चन है. इनइक्वालिटी का आइडिया भी है, कोडिंग डिकोडिंग का आइडिया भी है, रैंकिंग ऑर्डरिंग का आइडिया भी है. So if number of terms were less, just simple ranking ordering by arranging 2-3 numbers was enough. But here it is not that simple. That is why neither 1 nor 2 is the correct answer. Option D, neither 1 nor 2. All of you understood this? Then this was a coding decoding question, very simple question. We have discussed this type of question already in the class. I don't know how many of you remember. I told you about alphabetical order of letters that can be manipulated in whatever way. Na? Here I have given the example of addition. In this question, instead of addition, it is multiplication. That is a clue I can give you. So answer the question fast. Those of you tried, or those of you haven't tried, try it now. Those of you are live or recorded, watching the live lecture or recorded, if you are feeling this session is useful, do hit the like button. That will help YouTube to suggest this video to more people, and also share it among your friends in your WhatsApp group, Telegram groups, or anywhere where students are asking for answer key or solutions of these questions, or practice material for the next exam also. This can be used. So do let others know. Then I will also be able to invest more time on these free initiatives. My paid courses you can find always in our mobile application, but free initiatives also I am trying to add as much as possible. That is why support these free initiatives if you feel that the quality of the content is good and useful for your friends also. Okay, so I will start explaining here. In a certain code, ABCD is written as 24. I have told you here the EJOT code will help you. Here ABCD you already know the order 1, 2, 3, 4. So convert it into numbers, then it is easy. According to English alphabet, ABCD is 1, 2, 3, 4. Na? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, how it is written as 24? It is, look at this, 1 into 2, 3 into 4. 1 into 2, 3 into 4. That means 2 into 12. That is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. I have given the example here of addition. Na? That time itself I told you not only addition, other arithmetic can also be possible. Same thing was asked here. So 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 was asked. So 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 means 4 factorial is 24. Na? And EFGH, according to alphabetical order, this is 5th letter, 6th letter, 7th letter, 8th letter. So 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. 30 into 56. 30 into 56 is clearly 1680. So that is also satisfying. So we are confirmed that IJKL you have to multiply the place values in alphabetic order. IJKL, I is 9th letter, J is 10th letter, K is 11th letter, L is 12th letter. Multiply them. 9 into 10 into 11 into 12. The mental math I have taught you, or the Vedic math I have taught you, can be helpful here. 12 into 11, how to multiply with 11? Sandwich the sum of digits in between the digits. 132. 132 into 90. 132 into 90 means 132 into 9 will be 132 into 10, 1320 minus 132, 1188 and a 0. So 1180, 11880. So try it yourself if you have doubt. So the idea is very simple. Place values you are multiplying to get the value written. Next coding decoding question. Coding decoding is the chapter from which 5 questions were asked this time. Try this. This also we have discussed in the class itself, the same coding, but one extra thing is added here. That's the only thing. Okay, I'll start explaining. Pot, reverse order is top. Trap, reverse order is part. Reverse order coding, we have discussed that. That was the first example I have told you. A, B, C, D, E, F written as F, E, D, C, B, A. So here also it is reverse order, but they have added a letter A to confuse you. A letter A extra, because that A itself will confuse us. Because here 3 letter, here 4 letter, 4 letter, 5 letter. But you have to observe it properly. Pot, top, trap, part. So arena, reverse order will be anera, A-N-E-R-A. But an A should be prefixed. An A should be prefixed. This is reverse order, a prefixing an A. So A-A-N-E-R-A, A-A-N-E-R-A, option D is the answer. Comparatively easy question, but in exam hall, this is enough to confuse. Presence of mind is the key in these kinds of questions. No other theory, no other shortcut is needed. Yeah, by practice you get that confidence that okay, these are the things I can check, or these are the things I will trial and error to find the coding. So series formation question, we have discussed this type multiple times in previous lectures. New students, all these topics we have covered in many lectures, and complete playlist also available in the description of the video. You can find it. Okay, I'll start explaining. It's 3-tier sequence. 2-tier sequence you can see here. 2-tier sequence means difference follows a pattern. 3-tier sequence means difference of difference follows a pattern. Difference of difference means, look at this, 3 and 14 difference is 11. 14 and 39 difference is 25. 39 and 84 difference is 45. This one and this one, there is a missing term. We cannot write it. But 11, 25, 45 is not any pattern. But if you take the difference of 11, 25, 45, you can get a pattern. This is 14 difference, this is 20 difference. I agree that they should have given one more pair so that we can easily identify the sequence. But here 2 pair only there. So you have to trial and error whether it is 3-tier sequence. That way only you can find it. 14, 20 means 14 and 26 difference. The 20 and 26 is 6 difference. That means 45 plus 26. 11 plus 14 is 25. 25 plus 20 is 45. 45 plus 26. 45 plus 26. 71 should be the difference of these successive terms. That means 84 plus 71. 84 plus 71, 155. Let us check whether that is matching the next pair also. By this logic, 155 and 158 difference is 103. Na? 14, 20, 26, 6 difference, 6 difference. One more 6 difference means 32. 71 plus 32 is exactly 103. And 155 plus 103 is clearly 258. Complicated, but this is how to do it. So 155 is the answer. As I told, if one more term was given before the star, we could have analyzed it and understood it properly. Because in exam hall, as I told, this is also enough to confuse us what kind of sequence it is. That's why when I taught you sequence or series chapter also, I told you practice as much as you can. Because from the pool of infinitely many sequence, any question or any type can be asked. So the next question, try this question, another coding decoding question, but numbers idea is also involved. Interesting question, try it all of you. Okay, due to lack of time, I will start explaining. I need to complete this session in 1 hour. So start explaining. I know some of you need more time to try if you haven't seen this question before, but you can pause the video and try it later also. So anyway, r plus s plus 3 is t. That is one data given now. And PQRST should be selected from 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. So starting from this equation, it is easier. Sandhya, this lecture is mainly in English, but I will try to add Hindi also. In case doubt is there, I will repeat that part. So t is equal to r plus s plus 3. T is equal to r plus s plus 3 means one number, another number plus 3 is t. Trial and error from these 5 numbers, which numbers will satisfy that? So t should be a bigger number because all these are positive numbers. All these are positive numbers. So 15 bigger number है. 15 के लिए 4 plus 5 9 plus 3 15 नहीं है. 4 plus 10 14 plus 3 15 नहीं है. 4 plus 12 6 15 से ज़्यादा है. So 15 नहीं मिलेगा. अभी 12 चेक करिए. 12 is 4 plus 5 9 plus 3. So that is satisfying. And if you check all other numbers, there is no other possibility. 10 4 plus 5 itself is 9. 9 plus 3 is not 10. And 5 4 plus something itself will be more than 4 plus 3 itself is more than 5. So the only possibility for R, S and T is 4, 5, T. But remember, R, S, whichever, both of them can be 4 or 5. That means 4 plus 5 plus 3, 5 plus 4 plus 3, both are possible. That means currently the situation is like this. R, S, T, we have selected the numbers we have selected from that is 4, 5 and 12. But R is 4 or S is 4 or R is 5 or S is 5, that we don't know. But these 3 numbers are already gone. That means remaining 2 numbers should match for the remaining 2 letters. Na? Remaining 2 numbers, remaining 2 letters means 4, 5, 12 done. So Q and T should be 10 and 12. Okay, now how to decide that? You can use this data. Q minus S is 2S. Q minus S 2S means taking 2S to the other side. Sorry, S to the other side. Q is equal to 3S. That means S ka 3 guna hona chahiye Q. Q should be 3 times of S. Q should be 3 times of S. Q should be 3 times of S means from this data, which all numbers is 3 times of another number. You can see 2 pairs. 15 is 3 times of 5. That is a pair. 12 is 3 times of 4. But 4 is already taken, 12 is already taken, so you cannot take that numbers anymore. Yeah, you can actually take 4 and 12, both you cannot take. S can be 4, S can be 4, but then Q will be 12, but 12 is not available. 12 is already taken by T. 12 is already taken by T. That means 4 and 12 possibility you don't have to consider. 5 and 15 possibility only will work. That means Q is 15 and S is 5. That is how we confirm that S should be 5 and R is 4. So now it is all clear. R is 4, S is 5, T is 12. And as S is 5, Q should be 15. And the remaining number P, remaining should be the remaining letter P should be remaining number 10. So everything you got it. You decoded it properly. Then P plus R minus T क्या होगा? P plus R minus T. 10 plus 4 minus 12. BODMAS rule again. 14 minus 12, option B is the answer. Interesting question, this one. So that were the questions in reasoning. Even if these were reasoning, many of the question math was also involved, but not very complicated math. So that was the all reasoning questions asked in 2024 CSAT. So like to hear whether this session was useful for all of you. If so, do let us know in the comment section. Do share it among your friends and also do hit the like button and stay tuned for our upcoming lectures. For upcoming lectures also, please let others know about the lectures. Tomorrow 8:30 p.m. will be the next lecture where quantitative aptitude topics will be covered, or quantitative aptitude all questions will be discussing in detail. This is the details of that lecture. So, and other exam aspirants, I hope you got a good practice of reasoning topics. More practice we will be planning for more practice booster sessions and rapid fire lectures also. So that's it. Do comment how many questions you were able to do well, and about the doubts that you have also you can mention in the chat. Welcome Mainali, Pankaj and all of you. So let's conclude. All of you are welcome to be part of our free resources and download our mobile application for future updates, and stay tuned for announcement of our full-length course for UPSC also. And currently the paid courses for CSIR-NET GATE exam, those of you want to join can join, and the flashcards are available in our mobile application. Those of you want to purchase it, that also you can purchase by downloading the mobile app. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good day. See you all on the next class. Bye bye.